Nobody's alive.
What's going on, man?
Yep.
So, on that mill machine,
Mm.
whatever's most easiest for you, that's fine. Try to. I'm trying to like push it out before possibly June or so, before I fully launch my server.
Okay.
Uh,
The only thing I
so
need to figure out is the belly. If that goes up on its own, or if that's the one where the whole freaking machine goes up. Because I think Caterpillar has one where just the belly goes up and down. I don't remember if Wirtgen's the same or not.
all right, so how the Wortgen and the caterpillars, how they both are, the whole machine raises up by the legs.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, that's the kind of messed up part about all that. How Lund designed it is kind of weird how he did it, but he made the collisions on the back for the tracks a little bit higher, so it just kind of glide across the asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's certain things you can only do in GTA. I'm not really worried if they can go up or if it can go down. As long as it kind of can shoot out some material out of the belt, how Lund designed his. So basically, I just want this one to be like the updated version of that machine.
Right. So what I'm thinking I can do, as long as I don't name it anything important, well, shit, I don't know if the seat will animate. So what I was thinking was I could animate the main body as long as I don't name it anything important, and I could make that raise up and down. But then the node I connect the chute to would have to be animated so that the smart vehicle script could connect to that.
Right. So is
Otherwise, I would
that
just do the whole chassis in smart vehicle, but then the strobe lights won't work unless I put the strobe lights to different extras.
right? So when you talk about the smart vehicle, that's the one made by London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you think is best. So how much do I need to send tonight to get you started and rolling?
I have no idea. I gotta see if how many polys and crap it is.
Got you.
Granted, I negate most of them anyways by going into smart vehicle because that makes every individual piece its own prop, so that's no big deal. Hmm.
All right, riddle me some. I have that home roller, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how much would it cost for you to like, make it articulate if you can, and make it to where the drums actually looks like they're rolling?
The drums don't roll on that one?
No, it looks like it, but it doesn't because that's just a chrome texture.
Should have been in. Did Lund build that one or is that someone else's? I know Lund built a roller. I don't remember.
Lund built a Volvo roller.
Okay, I was
This
getting
one, th- this one I had made by Death Modification.
why didn't they set the drums as wheels?
I don't know. It beats me. All I know is I told them, hey, I
Because
want it within the game, within a certain period, and they, did their part. They sent me to Z3D. I exported it or whatever, because I build vehicles also, but I'm not as good as y'all.
Because all you would
and
have to
he
do
did
is
as
set
much as
it
he can.
to left front wheel, left rear wheel, and then you would just have to give it a skid loader handling from bag on one of his skid loaders so it turns in the center of the vehicle because no matter what, GTA does not allow for articulation. On my quad tracks, I was able to do it because the cab is in front of the pivot point, so I made the butt a trailer.
Right,
That's how I was able to imitate it. I can't do it when the cab's behind the pivot point because you can't push a trailer.
right.
Technically, you could, but you're going to constantly be fighting and you're going to get freaking nowhere except for rolled over.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
So, yeah, I mean, making the wheels spin, that's just as simple as setting them as name them as a wheel, and then you give them a skid loader handling. They won't turn themselves like left and right, but they'll spin as if they're rolling on the ground. And then
Right.
it'll just pivot around the vehicle center like bag skid loaders do,
Hmm.
or even my skid loaders or my big loader. Um, yeah, like I say, that Polygonish website, everything on that website except for maybe 7 models, I want to bring into the game. Outside of like the duplicates, because there's like 3 excavators he has with like 7 arm options. I don't need to bring 3 different excavators with the same exact options.
Right.
So I'm going to do one
I
of them. And
whatever you want to do. I mean, I've been trying to find somebody who's actually into agriculture and construction equipment. I've been trying to find somebody. And I finally found somebody, which is you and Benji.
where did Bocephus
And
come from?
so, do you know Bocephus?
I know the name, but I don't know where from. I don't know if that's the person Lonnie's been working with.
Well, I met
I've ran.
Bocephus at least 2 years ago because he joined a server that I was a part of
Mm,
and helped develop. And he joined, and we started talking one night. We got drunk, started talking. Hey man, you fuck with Z Modeler? Oh yeah, I do too. All right, but he started building drag cars, things like that, and I always built the trucks. And but Sivas just became kind of a big thing, and he just went up from there.
yeah, I've heard the name. I don't know where from. And then you said something in the ticket about Bocephus said to look into us, and I was like, what the shit? Because someone just asked
Yeah,
Bagged for a couple of things, and Bagged doesn't do customs anymore, and he sent them our way. And it's like, what the shit? What is going
yeah,
on? Like the past 3 tickets we've had is people being referred to us from other places that are known for what they build and what they want. But they're like, yeah, no, go check these guys. Like, what happened?
yeah. So I kind of messed up on Z Mod last night, but this is basically what it looks like. Kind of scaled it a little bit too big.
Now you gotta fix wheel collisions. That's no big deal.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
a
as you can
big
see,
killer.
the drums don't really don't worry about the sound. It just got that 350 small block in it. But
I mean, you gotta have
yeah,
a vibrating sound somehow. Look at it from the side
yeah,
and then drive. Okay, nothing's set up, and your wheels are ovals now, anyhow.
yeah.
In the cab. Which way are you sitting in that cab?
Like this.
Oh, that one's got the cab the other way.
Yeah,
So the articulation point's behind it.
yeah. So it actually work with it, towing a trailer.
Okay, that's way more doable.
Okay, I'm sending you to Z3D over. You're welcome. It's already half-ass built for you. You just gotta do your
Just
little
gotta
your
fix
little
it.
tweak.
Right.
Yeah. Not many people have. Nobody has this model except for Death.
Hmm. Well, the thing is, there's nobody that wants to mess with industrial stuff. Everybody's into hot rods and gangster stuff and
Yeah.
really weird. Like, I respect all the builders that are out